So these are instructions for posting a listing to landcentury.com. So first you'll need to log in. My login information is already saved. After you log in, you'll go to the dashboard. And then on the left-hand side, you can see where you can select listings. You can see where we've already have some listings active. And you hit the add listing. Then start inputting the information. This particular property is a residential land. If any of these others apply, you would select these as well. You can select more than one option. The cash sale price, you input that here from the listing information. And select owner finance options, as we do have an owner finance option for this property. And we'll input the full price and copy paste the rest of it into the terms section. The listing will flag you. We will have to come back to that section to input more information, but we'll move on for now. Copy and paste the property description paragraphs only into this section here. Only the paragraphs here, not the full listing. Then copy and paste the GPS coordinates. And select resolve. And that is the correct location. I like to remove the street number because, again, there is no street number for our vacant land property. And now we upload the images. For Land Century, we can upload all of the images. There's not a limit that I'm aware of for how many images we can upload, or we haven't hit it yet. So go ahead and upload all of the images, starting with the street view, then moving on to the zoomed in, zoomed out center photos with the callouts. You can see there's a couple different ways you can upload the images. You can select them, or you can drag and drop them. As you can see though, if you drag and drop them and you don't put it in the perfect location, it'll cause you to start all over again. So I prefer to just select the photos by hitting Shift to select multiple photos, and then to add them that way. And again, I like to put them in a certain order, starting with the street view, then moving to the zoomed in, zoomed out center call out photos, and then the terrain photos, and then I add the neighborhood comps and closest street address, then move on to any photos of any local attractions, and then finally the Google directions photos. Here it may take a little while for your photos to upload, depending on the size of the image, but it's not too long of a wait. So while I finish that, we'll come back once I've completed uploading the photos. Now we have completed uploading the photos. Now you hit save and proceed. Now here's where we'll input more of the listing details. Again, I just copy and paste them straight from the listing on our website. Deed type is always going to be special warranty deed. Legal description, we'll have to pull that information from another website, so we'll come back to that. Zoning, R2, R stands for residential. Looking at the pictures, we know this is on a paved road. This is in a property located in a neighborhood, in a little subdivision in the town of Reidsville. There are utilities available. Copy and paste the tax information. Now back to legal description, we'll have to log into parcelfact.com to pull that information quickly. So I've logged in here, inputting the county and state for the property, and then inputting the APN number. And once the property comes up, we'll scroll down and select the legal tab. And I just copy and paste the legal description straight from here. A bit of space there, so I deleted that gap. And then I hit publish listing. And when we go back to see our listings, we'll see that this one has an error. And as I mentioned earlier, it is going to flag it because we'll have to go back and add the information for the owner finance option. It doesn't allow you to do that the first go through, but you have to go back and do it so that the listing will be live. So I just copy the information from the terms, 1 year, down payment. Make sure you select that green box to add it or it won't save. Then I go back to my listings to make sure that green live button is there, which it is. So that means our listing successfully saved and is published live on the website. And here is how it looks on the Land Century website. And you can see it says 1 of 11 images there. So our images are also saved, and you can scroll through and see them in larger size. And that is how you post to Land Century.